So 11 months, 321 days, 2 families, a ton of tears, and about 16 hours of traveling. I made it back to Germany, and I can tell you this was the hardest thing in my whole life. I mean, my life was not that long so far, but it was so hard to leave the US and say goodbye to all my friends and my family there, and I'm glad it's over, but I could cry every day that I'm back and that I had to say goodbye, and it was really the worst thing in my life. And I don't know, I just decided to make a couple more videos but then end this whole thing on YouTube, because after I've done all my videos, the ones I will make in the future still, after that there's just nothing more to say about it, and my year in the US is over, and so is my YouTube channel. So I don't know, I just wanted to tell you about my flight and what happened the last few days, and just like talk about it and let you know what happened, because I know you guys are waiting for a new video, and it's just so emotional and hard to talk about it, even if it's a couple of weeks ago already. But I still can't believe that I'm back and that my whole exchange is over. So I don't know. So I left the US on a Friday, the 4th of July, which was actually kind of cool, but not really since it's a holiday in America. But the day before, I had a goodbye party with all my friends at my house, and I just had some food and we had a bonfire and stuff like that. So nothing too special, but it was so cool how many people showed up, and really people came that I did not expect to. I had a group on Facebook where I had an event, and then I invited people to it. So I just let everybody know that I would have a party like this, and I didn't expect a lot of people to come since it was over the summer and a lot of people were gone, but I was surprised how many people showed up, and I was so happy about every single person that was there, because it was so good to see all my friends and have some funny moments with them before I leave. And the I don't know how to say it, but a thing that really made me happy was to see how many cars were parked in our street. I looked outside the window and I thought, holy crap, they are all here for me. And it was so funny how stacked it was. Like, there were so many cars in my street just for me, and I just felt so good knowing that I have the support from all my friends, even that I go back, and I got a few cards and letters from friends, so it was so nice. And I have this book. I don't want to get up right now because it's kind of weird in a video, but next time I can show you a book I got from a friend before I left Germany. And when I left Germany, I had this book what all my German friends wrote in, and so she made me a book what my American friends can write in, and I will show you that one next time in the next video because I don't want to get up right now, but it's pretty cool. So a couple of my friends wrote in that one, and it was so nice to see, to read something from them before I left. And I'm just so happy for all my friends that I had in the US. I mean, I still have them, but it's so hard to keep in touch with every single one once you're gone. So I know if I would come back, they would be there and we would be friends right away, but right now it's kind of hard to keep in touch with everyone, and it was so hard to say goodbye to them and not cry. I don't know, I just didn't want to, and I felt it wasn't right because I don't want to make my friends sad, and it's just unbelievable. Like, I would have never thought that saying goodbye to all my friends in the US would be so hard, and I just wish I would never have to, but I had to, and it was the hardest thing ever. And the worst part, basically, it was not the worst part, but it was a bad part was that I met this guy, and I don't know if he feels weird now that I talk about him, but I won't say a name. But he was so nice and we got along really, really well, and it was so hard to leave because everything just started and I just wanted to get to know him better and spend time with him, but maybe it wasn't the right point in life, or I don't know, but I'm really sad that I couldn't get to know him better. I mean, we're still in touch, but it's not the same thing than seeing each other and like hanging out and actually talk, so I don't know about it, but it was really hard to say goodbye to him too, and getting up the next morning felt so weird. I packed all my stuff, it was already sitting in the hallway, and I had so much stuff, okay? I had to pay almost $700 for the suitcases, even that we thought it was different, but it was so much money just for my suitcases because I had 4 suitcases that were full to the fullest. But I don't know, they were stacked in the hallway in front of my room, and the room was so empty, like there was nothing left for me, and it was really weird to see that happen. And in the morning I went to get breakfast with my family before we had to leave to the airport, and in the morning one of my friends came over to say goodbye because she couldn't make it to the party, and I was so glad that she came because I really wanted to tell her some things and I wanted to say goodbye to her. And I don't know, I was just so sad that whole day that I kind of tried to overplay it, like to act differently, but there were still so many thoughts on my mind, and I just wish I could have seen the whole school again because there were so many people I couldn't see before, and it was so sad. Like, I just wish it wouldn't have been like this. And I mean, I knew that this point would come and that I would have to say goodbye, but I would have never imagined that it would be so hard. It was really the hardest thing ever, and even saying goodbye to coordinator, her children, my family there, it was so hard. I don't want to be negative, and I tried not to, but being at the airport with all your stuff, knowing that you will be home in less than 24 hours, saying goodbye to the family that raised you, that fed you, that had responsibilities for you, would be so far away in a couple of hours. It's just so hard to realize, and like, I don't know how to say it, but it was so hard being at the airport with some friends. A teacher was there, my coordinator was there, a friend was there, my family was there, and that's just not a good feeling. Like, I mean, you're so happy that you know those people, but saying goodbye to them is even worse. Like, I mean, we took a couple of pictures and I cried a ton. I mean, I'm so emotional. I could cry right now, but I don't want to in front of like thousands of people. But we cried a lot, and it was so hard and so hard and so hard. But I mean, I made it back home, and I knew my friends and my family would be excited to see me, but I have to say I was not at all. I thought, okay, you'll be excited when you get out of the plane, when you get your stuff, when you know you will see them in a couple of seconds, minutes, I don't know. But I was not. I got out of the like gate at the airport and I thought, oh yeah, everybody would be there, I would see my family. Well, the thing was that I got out of the second gate, but all my friends and my family were waiting at the first one. So I called my brother and I was like, hey, where are you guys? And he was like, we're waiting at the first one. And I'm like, well, I'm waiting at the second one. And so I was at my gate before my family was even there, and then they came. I mean, they walked to the second one and then I saw them, but it was so weird because you expect your family to like scream your name and be there and be loud, and I don't know, but it was not like that. And I already missed the like family airport thing in America because of all that police and I don't know, immigration stuff, that it was so awkward. But not having them there right away when I walked out was really upsetting. I felt so bad and I was sad and I was not in a good mood because I was so sad that I had to leave America, and I was even crying a ton on the airplane and everybody was looking at me like I'm an alien or I don't know, but it was so weird and I didn't know what to do, and the plane ride was so long and it just doesn't like pass. You sit there for hours and you still have like 6 hours left, and it was hard and it was boring, but I had a really nice man sitting next to me. He was kind of cool, and after I changed my planes I had nice people next to me too. The one was from Utah, actually, I think. Yeah, he was from Utah, but now he lives in Canada, but he was going to Germany to visit a friend, and we talked the whole flight, and after that I actually kind of felt better, but it was just a crazy day and I was in such a bad mood, and my grandparents were here, which was a surprise. I didn't know that they would come, but I just couldn't be happy that day. It felt so weird to sleep in my bed because it's so hard and it's so low. I don't know, in America I hate to jump on my bed, but it was so weird to like walk through my room and you realize what's different. Like the doorknobs are so weird, and my ground actually is kind of hard because in America I had this fluffy carpet in my room, but I don't know, there are just so many small things you think about and you miss. And it was funny because that one day I wanted to open the fridge and I'm like, what is this? Is this a joke? Because our fridge here in Germany is so small compared to our fridge in America. But those are like little things you will realize when you get back. And I don't know, I'm back for about 5 weeks or something and I still don't feel at home. Like, I'm still thinking about America a lot and I just want to go back, but it's not possible, and I don't know when I will see them again, and I just wish I knew when I would go back, but I don't. So I don't know, it's hard to get used to the German lifestyle again and just live the life here again, because it's so different and it's so different than you expected it to be. And I thought everything would be fine when I get back and I would get used to it really fast, but it's not, because so many things changed and it's so hard to adapt to it. But everybody's telling me that the time will make it, and the more time passes it will get better, and school is about to start in a week. And don't ask what happened to my face or my hands, because that's a dumb Kathy story, but I don't know, it happened a lot and I was on vacation, I was gone, I tried to get out here and tried to have fun, and I tried to see my friends as much as I can, and I have a new job which is actually, it's fun but it's hard because it's so long. It's like 8 hours a day and I don't know, I'm missing some things, and I don't know if I want to play football and lacrosse anymore. I feel like I should start a whole new life, but I also want to keep my old life and this whole organized day, and I don't know, I'm still trying to find out what I want and how I want to keep going and what the future has planned for me, but it's so hard, and I just try to stay positive, but sometimes you just have these days where you're so sad, you could cry the whole day, you just sit at home, you watch TV, and that's it. But I hope it's getting better soon. Maybe when school starts, or I don't know, but I just wish it wouldn't be as hard as it is to get back to life. But now I know how it feels, and I don't know if I want to do this again, but I definitely love the US, and I mean, I had my days where I was so mad and I hated everything, but looking back, I just had the best family and the best year of my life, and I'm so glad I was able to experience all this. So I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't know how long it will keep going because I don't want my camera to turn off, but next time I'll try to remember to show you those books. They are right there in the shelf, but I don't want to get them. But I don't know, I will make one or two more videos and then like tell you some things. I don't remember everything I wanted to tell you right now, so I definitely have to make another one, but I don't know how many will keep coming. But just know that it's over at some point, just like my exchange, and you can always watch them from the beginning when you miss them, but I won't keep going with any videos. I don't want to do this whole beauty stuff because that's just not me. I don't want to tell you what makeup I'm using, like that's not interesting, or because I don't care what makeup I use because it's just makeup. But oh well, I just wanted to tell you these things, and I will tell you some more when I remember what, and I just hope you had a great summer, and I might tell you about my summer too. So just know that I love you all, and I'm so glad that you're watching my videos. Good job, Kathy. And well, I will see you in the next one definitely, and I hope you have a great week and enjoy your time, be happy, and we'll see you